Guys, it's Sarah, and today is Booklist Thursday. This is a video series I do with my friend Lindsay over at Lindsay's Little Library. And every Thursday we bring you some sort of list or book topic we feel like talking about for the week. And since daylight savings is here, we are about to spring forward. We thought it would be fun to talk about some books that are set in the future. A couple of these I had to take a little bit of a guess on as if it's a futuristic book, but some of these definitely are. This one definitely is. This is the Thousandth Floor. Say that 5 times fast, I dare you, by Katharine McGee. This is the first book in a series. I think there's at least 3 out. I don't know if it's a trilogy or if there's going to be more than that or not, but I know there's at least 3 out. And this is the first one. This one is set in New York City in 2118, so definitely in the future. And it follows 5 teenagers who are living amongst all these advances that society has created, and they're living in luxury and all these things. However, each one of them wants something, or they get entangled up in something, and they're having to try to figure things out. So that's all I really know about it, but definitely set in the future and follows 5 people who are just trying to take advantage of things. This one is one that I think I had to stretch a little bit to say it's futuristic, but I think it kind of is. That's The Knife of Never Letting Go by Patrick Ness. This is the first book in the Chaos Walking series, and this is set on, I think, a planet that there are no women. There are no women. Women don't exist. They've all died for whatever reason. I don't know. There are only men, and the men's thoughts are like everyone can hear each other's thoughts. Like, I'm a man, I can hear your thoughts. You are also a man. So everything is out there. There's no secrets. You know what everybody around you is thinking. There's also a talking dog in here from what I'm understanding, or I don't know if his thoughts are also out there. I'm not sure if he actually physically talks or if it's his thoughts, but he's a companion in here as well. And then a ship lands on this planet and a woman walks out and everyone freaks out. And I don't think they can hear her thoughts. So that really makes them freak out. But I think it's futuristic. If you've read it, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty positive that it is. This next one is definitely futuristic, and that is The Toll by Neil Shusterman. I'm holding this one up because it's the one I have most handy. This is book 3 in the Arc of the Scythe series. I have read the first 2 books, loved them so much, still need to read this one. It should be happening soon. And this whole series takes place in a futuristic world where there is no death naturally. You can't die from a car accident. You can't get cancer and die. There's literally no death. And you can also reset your life as well. You can de-age yourself and go back to, if you get up to being 70, you can go back to when you're 21 and you can kind of live your life again. So because of that, they need to have some sort of population control so that the planet doesn't get overrun by overpopulation. So scythes are the people who are in charge of deciding who is going to die. And once you are killed by a scythe, you are done. You cannot come back. So definitely futuristic, and definitely need to get this one read soon. Another one definitely futuristic, and again, 3rd book in a trilogy because that is what I have handy because I pulled it to read soon. That is Obsidio by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. This is book number 3 in the Illuminae Files series. Illuminae was the first one. Gemina is the second one. I read both of those and absolutely loved them. They are fantastic. They're entertaining. It takes place on spaceships. There is a pandemic happening on these spaceships that are turning people into basically flesh-eating zombies, and they are trying to fight this corrupt spaceship that is trying to find them, and it's very thrilling. I love it. It's also told in multimedia type of format, so there's things like this here, which is very interesting, and there are case files, and there are emails, and there are transcripts, and all sorts of different types of things. That's how this is told. So it's a very, very quick read when you do read them. I also listen to them on audiobook as I'm reading along and looking at all the things. That's how I definitely recommend reading this series, but this one I need to read soon. Definitely set in the future. Now, this one I think is also a stretch. I could not figure out if this was set in the future, but it seems like it is. I just couldn't get like a year or a time frame or anything. But that's The Grace Year. This is by Kim Liggett, and this one follows a society where young women are sent away during their 16th year because it is said that during their 16th year, they have complete power over men by using their sexuality, and that men are going to be helpless against them, and that they have the power to use men for whatever they want because of that. And so they take anyone who's turning 16 and they send them off for a year so that they don't have that type of power over men. And so our main character is about to be 16, and so she's gearing up for her grace year. And there are poachers, I think, that hang out in the woods and try to grab these girls as they're leaving for their grace year in order to sell them on the black market. Like, it's a whole thing. So I think it's futuristic. If you read it, let me know. I can't really tell though. So it might be a stretch for this one, but it seems like it could be. Okay, those are some books that I have on my shelves that I am pretty positive are futuristic. Some of them I know, a couple of them maybe we'll see. But let me know down below if you guys have read any books that are set in the future that you really loved. A couple of honorable mentions for me are going to be Ready Player One by Ernest Cline and The Martian by Andy Weir. Those are two of my favorite science fiction books, and they're both set in the future. So yeah, okay. That's going to be it for me today. Let me know your thoughts down below. Make sure you go check out Lindsay's video today too and see what she is talking about as far as futuristic books. And we will see you guys again soon. Hope you have a great day. Bye.